It's Friday night, and Lisa was going to join me, and she asked me to text her when I was done doing something, and I texted her and did not get an answer. I also tried phoning, and there was no answer either, so I'm guessing that instead of gearing up to come over, she fell asleep, which I can understand. It happens. And so she's not here tonight, and I will do this video solo. Maybe she'll join me for the other 3 videos I'm making this week. I don't know. I'm making them all tonight, and now it's almost Saturday morning. It's 1:45 midnight right now, but I'm gonna go ahead. The show will go on, and I will make 4 videos like I do every week. Here I have a local specialty. This is the Glen Saanich single malt whiskey. This stuff is made at the Divine Winery, also known as the Divine Distillery. So it says small batch number 6, fermented, distilled, and bottled on Vancouver Island by Divine Distillery. And it has an address here. It's just up the road. It's, I think, the second closest distillery to where I live, or the third, depending on whether you consider Phillips downtown to be a distillery. They make beer mostly. So learn more at divinedistillery.com, product of Canada, certified craft distiller, and so on. And, oh, here we go. Authentically grain to glass. But first, before I read that grain to glass part, I'm going to open the bottle, I think. And when I open the bottle, I'm going to pour me a dram just to get started. Oh, this plastic stuff is hard to get off. I'm going to have to use my sharper knife, I think. Unless I missed something. Is there a pull tab somewhere that I don't see? I just have to get one little rip on the plastic and it should just come apart. Yeah, I think I got it. Okay, we got it. Wood-topped cork, looks like a natural cork. Oh no, it's a synthetic cork with a wood top. Now, I've had a product from this distillery once before. It was called Ancient Grains or something like that. And here it says single malt whiskey, Glen Saanich, 45% alcohol. On the side here, we got authentically grain to glass, Vancouver Island grown and malted barley, mashed and fermented on site, distilled twice in our vintage copper pot still Brunhilde. We age our new make spirit in first fill bourbon casks for at least 3 years in the tradition of the finest single malt whiskeys. Notes of citrus and ripe pear give way to vanilla, cinnamon, clove, lingering malty finish and a whiff of sea air. Non-chill filtered, no color added. Okay. Now, the other stuff that I have tried from them, the Ancient Grains, I wasn't too keen on it. Maybe they could have aged it longer, I don't know. Definitely pears. Definitely vanilla. It's 45% and at least 3 years old, so they can call it a whiskey. I don't know much else about that. Oh, yeah, sheeting action and large drops sticking to the sides of the glass. And I also have some information here, I think. Divine, Glen, Saanich, $88.31. 10-cent bottle deposit. $4.42 goods and services tax. Liquor tax, $8.83. Grand total out the door, $101.66. That's a little steep for a 3-year old whiskey. But it is exclusive. It's a small batch. I don't know how many bottles are in the batch, but this, as far as I can tell, is an exclusive from the Strathcona Hotel liquor store. I'm not sure. It might not be an exclusive, but that's the only place I've seen it. It's, yeah, loads of pears. Some vanilla. A little bit of spice. Now, or is it wood that I'm getting? Oak tannins. A little bit of spice, yeah, there's like a little bit of cinnamon, coriander maybe. What do they say? Ripe pear, cinnamon and clove. Okay, I do get some cinnamon and clove. Citrus, a bit orange-like. I'm also getting some cotton candy with my vanilla. I'm only trying this because it's a very local product, and I like to be on top of the local products. So far, the nose is nice. I'm going to have a sip of water first. And I'm going to taste. Oh yeah. The fruity citrus and ripe pear notes are a lot more evident on the palate. Very mouth-watering and mouth-coating. Now I get the cinnamon. Cinnamon and cloves on the finish. It's not terribly complex, but it is a rather tasty young single malt. And I'd say that it's bottled at just the right percentage of alcohol. Just right. Citrus. Now that I'm nosing some more, get grapefruit. Grapefruit and mandarin oranges. Yes, grapefruit, mandarin oranges, quite a bit of vanilla, some of that cotton candy, some of that sugary cotton candy. Yeah, bit of cinnamon, bit of coriander, bit of cloves. A little bit spicy on the finish, but not overly done. The only thing that I can complain about here is the price. Just a little more than $100 for a 3-year-old single malt, even if it's a good 3-year-old single malt. Okay, it's a small craft distillery. It costs more for them to produce than if you produce in large quantities like a great big distillery. So the price is going to be relatively high. Well, on that note, cheers.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.